As those of you who cover the office know, the breadth of our work, and that work continues. We have the expertise and resources to take on tough cases while driving down crime alongside our law enforcement partners. That includes, over the past 2 years, driving shootings down 48% in Manhattan, murders down 17%, burglary down 31%, and overall index crimes down 7%, outpacing the citywide decline of 0.6%.
And that is but a tiny sample of the work that District Attorney Alvin Bragg is doing every day with his team of more than 500 prosecutors handling more than 35,000 active cases every year. If those Republican candidates for vice president really support law enforcement, they would have come to New York to congratulate Alvin Bragg.
Oh, really?
Tonight, New York City is on edge following a string of random assaults, including 2 high-profile incidents in just the last week. A tourist in Times Square was stabbed over the weekend, and a celebrity was punched in the face by a stranger just a few days earlier.
About a dozen people, mostly women and one 9-year-old, have reported incidents to police. Some shared stories online saying they were randomly punched in the face while walking down the street.
Congratulate Alvin Bragg.
According to the latest NYPD crime statistics, felony assaults in New York City have increased by 4% this year to date. This week to date, they're up by 15%, jumping from 500 to 575 citywide.
Violence erupting at 2 different schools across the city tonight, leaving 2 students slashed and 1 stabbed.
Today was my daughter's JRCT meeting show. They had an award today. And guess what? I've been out there for 3 hours, couldn't get in the building. Sad. We have pre-K, we have high schools in there, 11th grade, 10th, 12th grades, and younger. The children are not safe.
I think it's very unfortunate that we send our children to school to be safe, and it's not a safe environment.
The campus has children from kindergarten through high school. Just as alarming, a slashing occurred in Queens about the same time this was unfolding. In that case, an 18-year-old was slashed by a stranger. Police are on the hunt for whoever is responsible.
I mean, it's horrible that this is the state of New York at this point.
A stunning jump in crime in Central Park. And New Yorkers tell me they're not shocked. NYPD data shows robberies are up 400% in Central Park.
Well, one suspect is behind bars this morning awaiting arraignment. He's accused of punching a 9-year-old girl in the face.
Oh, my God.
Police say just before noon on Saturday, Zarzuela approached a 9-year-old girl who was standing near her mother in Grand Central's dining concourse without warning and slugged her in the face. The alleged attacker is known to police. Court records showed Zarzuela was arrested on April 4th and charged with assault, reckless endangerment, and harassment for punching another victim at Grand Central Terminal. He was released without bail in that case and now is back in police custody less than 2 weeks later.
Of course!
All right, an 11-year-old girl recovering tonight after being slashed in the back of the head just while shopping with her mother in East Harlem.
She says she was sliced in the back of her head from top to bottom and only realized what had happened when she saw a chunk of her hair on the sidewalk.
As she turned around, I saw her head being open in half, a big slice from top to bottom, and I saw her skull.
This vicious attack is just one of a growing number of felony assaults that are happening at the rate of about 3 every hour in New York City.
And that is but a tiny sample of the work that District Attorney Alvin Bragg is doing every day. Congratulate Alvin Bragg.
We have a brand. New York has a brand.